Hey, this is my second video. This one, it's gonna cover Otherkin a little bit as well. The first one, Otherkin and the Soul, in my opinion. That was the title of the first one. Anyway, that one was much more focused on Otherkin than this one will be. This one's also about, it's mainly about negativity. Yeah. Negativity in the in spirituality and religion in general. Okay, first thing, touch on the Otherkin again. Now, so I saw this video on YouTube about, well, it was titled "I Hate Otherkin," and I just thought that was hilarious. You know, I got a good laugh out of that one. I didn't actually watch the video because I don't care, but you know, I saw the title. I saw that somebody had actually gone through the effort of making a video because they were so focused on something that they hate that they really made a video about it. Wow. I mean, really, man, it's just, you know, it's masochism. It really is. If you keep focusing on things that you don't like, you know, you're just filling yourself with all of this negativity. That's masochism. Really, it is. There are places for that. There are people online that you can find, you know, that would be more than willing to tie you up and whip you all night. If you're really that into masochism. Whatever. You know, whatever's your thing. So, but, and that leads into the Christians. You know, that made me think of the Christians. I myself am a Christian, definitely. I'm far from your typical Christian. I don't think that Christ's path is the only one to God. Not at all. I think there are many paths to God, and Christ's is the one that I enjoy the most. Now, I refer to him as Christ and not Jesus, specifically because, you know, I think that Jesus was his physical incarnation. Christ is the actual presence that incarnated in that body at that time. So, yeah. I am a Christian, but anyway, that whole, you know, I hate Otherkin thing, that reminded me of the Christians who spend a lot of their time focusing on and talking about Satan, the devil, evil. Stop it. You're a Christian, focus on Christ, on the things that Christ did, how he lived, and, you know, how you can follow that path, if that's the path that you choose. And if you're a Christian, then that's the path you chose. So stop focusing on all that negativity, man. Just all the bad things in the world. You know, it's like people who constantly bitch about the things that they see wrong with whatever. And instead of trying to find any sort of solution, they just bitch and whine and moan. It doesn't get you anywhere. But whatever. You know, everybody's got their own thing. And if it's all this just incredible masochism and negativity, go for it. I really think you shouldn't subject other people to your problems, such as putting a video up on YouTube. I hate whatever it is that you hate. Then again, nobody has to watch that video. I didn't watch it. Once again, because I don't care what you hate. Any more than I expect anybody, you know, cares about my opinion on any of this stuff. So, anyway, that's all of that. Back to the Otherkin thing. Now, some of my own negativity about the Otherkin community. Now, I've been in and out of the Otherkin and energy working / magic / metaphysical. It's all, that stuff is all, I just use the umbrella term of magic for all of that stuff. Some people like to differentiate magic from psychic abilities, from energy working, whatever. It's all magic to me. I don't care. I don't care what label is used. It all comes from the extended senses that I thoroughly believe we all have. Every human has them. Whether or not you're tuned in, whether or not you've had any experiences that you are willing to accept as valid psychic experiences, whether or not you've had any, you know, maybe those abilities have not, thoroughly sprung up in you yet, but and maybe they never will if you're not willing to at least try. Which I really have to think that a lot of people who don't have any belief at all in that sort of thing, I seriously doubt any of them have even tried, man. It's like, really, if I lived in a box my whole life, I wouldn't believe the sun existed either. But I digress. Point being, I lost track of myself there for a second. Anyway, point being, the Otherkin community, some things I don't like. So, this is my own negativity. Trying to keep this short, not working too well. Anyway, some things I don't like about the Otherkin community being, well, there are a lot of pretenders out there, a lot of people who just snag stuff from mythology, and they're like, hey, I was a fairy in a past life because I read it in a book and had a dream about it. Yeah, I have dreams about all sorts of stuff. Doesn't mean it has anything to do with reality, dude. Well, that annoys me. Another thing that annoys me, this whole thing about Otherkin hunters, that doesn't exist. Now, when people become psychically aware, or more so, when they enter that realm at all, now there are entities, presences, beings, whatever, that do take notice. Not all of them are going to be friendly, but they're not hunting you because you are Otherkin specifically. They aren't hunting you at all. They're screwing with you because they can, and they're not nice. That's it. And if by Otherkin hunter you mean an actual physically incarnate individual, then you really need to, I thoroughly think, you have some sort of victimization complex going on, or maybe you're really just paranoid, need to take some medication for it, or just work through it, without medication. That's definitely, that's another option. But Otherkin hunters, that's just silliness. That's really, they don't exist. There is no such thing as an Otherkin hunter. Let's see, did I have anything else? I don't think I had anything else. Yeah, I think that's about it. Otherkin hunters, I hate stuff. Masochists, Christians that focus on Satan all the time instead of focusing on Christ like you should be. If you're a Christian. Yeah, that's it. Alright, bye.